looks like that worked out for you. Time to get your pot heated up. All right, so we're gonna put this on kind of medium setting, I guess. Medium, that ought to be good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, over at my prepping area, I have 1 green bell pepper, 2 yellow onions, and 1 bunch of green onion. And it's time we knock this out. Hi-ya! All right, so we've got our vegetables in a bowl off to the side. And to our hot pot, we're adding 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil just to get the bottom coated. Next, we will drop in 2 pounds of an 80-20 ground beef. There we go. As you see it browning, you're going to start to move that around. There we go. Flip that over. I don't want that sticking to the bottom. All right, we're going to go ahead and season this ground beef with 1 tablespoon of Pi-YAHHHH seasoning. Or your favorite Cajun or Creole seasoning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and get that blended in. Makes it really good. So we just continue to cook this down until we have browned all the beef. Got my Pi-YAHHHH spatula here, and it is now engraved. Look at that. This thing's made of bamboo, so you don't really have to worry about it collecting bacteria. You know, you don't put it in the dishwasher or anything, but you do wash it in the sink and use it for your ground beef, your vegetables, what have you. Works. All right, so I'm going to drain this beef over a bowl that has a sifter or a strainer, so that way I can save these reserve juices right here, you know, these fats. I'm going to use that to, you know, cook my vegetables in. It's going to be very good. Maybe not good for you, but good to you. All right, look at that right there. Whoo, that is flavor. Just going to put that back in the pot. All right, so that's heating back up, but I'm going to raise my fire a little bit. Before I drop the vegetables in, I want this to get kind of hot. There we go. Drop them in. Make sure you scoop the rest. Okay, so we're going to cook these down for like 30 minutes. We want them to get very soft. All right, so I got about 10 minutes left of sauteing here. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and drop in 1 10-ounce can of original Rotel tomato. There we go. Get that stirred around. At this point, I'm also going to drop in 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. There we go. Just blend that in. And we'll keep on cooking. All right, so we got a couple minutes left here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of chili powder. There we go. Mix that in. Next, we will add a 1-ounce envelope of a taco seasoning. And mix that in. Next, we will add a 1-ounce envelope of a ranch dressing seasoning. And get that in there. And then mix that in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 30 minutes and this looks great, nice and soft, colorful, smells amazing. We got some stuff on the bottom here, but don't you worry. We're going to get that up. We have 2 cups of chicken stock. We're going to add a little bit at a time here just to help break up the bottom. We'll use that little bit right there to really get the bottom broken up. And there you can see it is doing just that. All right, so we're going to add a little bit more here just to make sure we got everything from the bottom broken up. Just keep moving it around. All right, looks good. We're gonna add the rest of our chicken stock. Ooh, kind of bright. We're also gonna add back in our ground beef. Whew. Be careful now. Make sure you get all of it. Stir that in there. All right, from here we're going to add one 15-ounce can of ranch-style beans. Now, if you want to do 2 cans of this stuff, you can. You know, if you want more beans, go ahead, hook it up. But, you know, maybe not everybody wants a lot of beans, so this is what we're going with. All right, so we're going to raise our heat here. Try to get this to a slight boil. So when you have a slight boil, you cover that up and you lower your fire to a simmering heat. We're going to let this cook for 1 hour. And we'll come back probably every 10 minutes and give it a stir. So I just want to show you guys every 10 minutes when I give this a stir, I actually lift the pot up here, and a lot of this water that's evaporated onto the lid, I take that and pour that in the sink. Like this right here. Perfect. And what that does is, it kind of helps thicken up the taco soup. And I come here and just make sure that the bottom isn't sticking. Ooh, man. This is smelling so good. And I cover it up and let it keep cooking. All right, our 1 hour is up. Ooh, oh, some of the water went in, but that's all right. That is looking good. All right, so we're giving this a good stir here. Nice. Okay, from here we're going to add a 12-ounce bag of frozen corn. I'm going to mix that around. All right, we want to raise our heat to get this back to a slight boil. Once we have a slight boil, we cover it up, lower to a simmering heat. We're going to let this cook for 30 minutes and come back every 10, give it another good stir. All right, so we have 10 minutes left. And what we're going to do is give this a good stir and let it sit uncovered for the final 10 minutes. Whew. See that at the bottom? That's why you got to stir this. And letting it sit uncovered here is going to help it thicken up a little bit. Be right where we want it.
All right, here we go.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Taco soup. Woo! I think it's time we bowl up.
Dreaming of an Escalade, taking you on an escapade, a worldwide from Paris to Rome. Then we turn around and scoot back home. Hold up just a little while, then we're gone again. You better call your pops and oops, grab the kids, cause we rolling. I ain't joking, been a minute since your bar been token. But HDTV don't mean that much to me, cause I got higher.
Well, it looks like that worked out for you. There you have it, taco soup. Hey boy, I guess it's similar to like a chili, but there's a different flavor profile when you eat it. So it doesn't really come off like a chili, but it's it has a nice consistency. Man, it smells so good. I like to eat it with the Fritos, the corn chips. I just like that little bit of texture in there, flavor. Cheese, sour cream, fresh jalapenos, which these might burn my mouth off. You never know with a jalapeno how hot it is until you eat it. Let's get a bite. Oh yeah, that's good. Just flavorful, It has that bite of like a fresh taco, but you get those bits of corn in there, the bean, the melty cheese. Let's go and give one of these jalapenos a try. I'm gonna do it for the sake of the video. I love the flavor of a jalapeno. Oh yeah. Ooh. That's kicking in. Oh man. That's a hot one, but it's so good. Make this. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, taco soup. I get it. There's multiple variations of this. There's probably ways you guys already do this, and if you love the way you do it, continue to do it that way. But if you've never done this dish and you'd like to try the way I did it here today, give it a shot. I think you'll like it. Has great flavor. All those vegetables in there. The beef is just cooked down for a long time. It's soaked up all the goodness. I think you'll like it. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. And as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you next time. Pi-YAHHHH!
But HDTV don't mean that much to me, 'cause I got higher definition in my reality. Ta-tone.